Welcome to From Facts to Tea, a podcast that can do both.
Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of From Facts to Tea podcast. I'm Tejal.
And I'm Tavashri.
And today we're going to give you an insight towards what to essentially look forward to in this podcast and a little bit about us. We're interesting, I promise.
So today we're going to give you tips on how to start a podcast of your own.
Art.
Nah, we're not qualified enough, lol. Anyway, I just realized, why don't we talk about how exactly we started off with From Facts to Tea?
Okay, so basically I've always been into speaking and spreading awareness through TED Talks or through other speaking platforms because I believe in the power of the spoken word. It can do so much. It can influence people. It can make people understand things that they've never even thought about before.
And I've been involved with not just public speaking, but a plethora of platforms where opinions matter. And hence I started off with my own youth NPO, which works towards youth empowerment and education, last year called Voicing Youth, simply because even I believe in the youth and voicing the voiceless.
So together we decided, why not start something that incorporates both? So speaking in order to raise the opinions and raise the what the youth has to say. And that's not just metaphorical, it's literal.
That's pretty much it. But why'd we want to do it in the first place?
So we did this in the first place to speak about things that are affecting the people our age, to put into use our passions for each of our respective attributes, like TED Talks or empowering youth, and drawing a link between these crazy viral trends or these phenomena that are blowing up day by day, and taking them and talking it out for you guys to see through a different lens or a different perspective.
So essentially this whole idea was inspired to come to be after seeing how the current situation of the world is having an impact on every single person, from kids to senior citizens, especially after the pandemic, and how the people of our age are now part of it too, thanks to the newfound dependence on technology and the internet. Not that it did not exist before. But yeah, the way we are now involved with things like protests, spreading awareness, and adapting to new ways of life, there simply needs to be more content available in the spotlight to everyone who is living in this drastically unfamiliar era.
Whether you partied too hard last night or binged all the way to tomorrow's sunrise, this one's for y'all.
Exactly, and perspectives are the way individuals see the world. It comes from our personal point of view, and it can be shaped by things like life experiences, which aren't the same for anybody. It can be shaped by values, which also aren't the same for anybody, and our states of mind and the assumptions we can bring into a situation, and so many other things. Even reality can be different things. So that is that. Now, let's talk about how we met. I know it's basic, but we met through a Model United Nations conference. It was the beginning of the pandemic, everyone was bored, everyone wanted to do something with their time because we were practically going crazy. But we all seeked opportunities online during this time of isolation, and it's something that ended up making us closer and more aware of what can be.
Yeah, so we kind of vibed at a platform called Airmeet, wherein random people joined our room and we actually made a WhatsApp group chat wherein
it was basically like an MU1 social.
Yeah, and we started playing Scribble. After that, I think for one whole week we used to play Scribble, and post that we used to chat like almost every day, be it us being in awkward parties. We only had this one group to look forward to, which would kind of hype you up and take you away from all that boredom, etc. So
yeah, and just having such a small thing, but from people that we've never even met before, it made us realize, the power of the virtual world and how things like just finding friends with the same interests as you can make you feel better and make you learn so many more things about others. So why not do that on a bigger scale if we can do it on a smaller scale? So from facts to tea, literally, from the statistics to all the juicy gossip, just us sharing our views and vocalizing yours too, for us to be able to reach out to you and for you to be able to reach out to us. That's pretty much it. We won't ask you to subscribe, but